So Vitali, this guy fell on some fucking wild times. Pretty sure it was a crippling drug addiction, and then he snapped one day, jumped out of a moving vehicle, and beat a random woman. I'm going off memory here, but I'm almost positive that's what it was. God, that's an internet classic, by the way. I remember when that story broke. So Vitali used to be massive. Most of you probably don't remember him now, but he was absolutely massive for a time. And then one day, out of nowhere, someone recognized him in a Bang Bus video, posted it on Reddit, and it flew. That was huge news. Yeah, he basically did start the pranking meta. Well, the fake pranking meta, the one where it's like gold digger prank, but he like paid all the actresses and shit. Yeah, he was the one that started that. Man pioneered that, trailblazed. Why couldn't he get hard? I don't know, nervous? I'm not his penis. I don't know why he couldn't get hard. I have no idea. I won't say no one expected. This man fell so hard. So even before this story broke, it's about to be when he beat the woman. Even before that story broke, there was so many videos, so many clips, and so much all about how bad he'd gotten, from drugs to all kinds of like different kinds of substance abuse. It was bad. Like, this was not surprising, but the brutality of it caught most people off guard. There's even a video of his arrest. I think it's on Code Blue, or not Code Blue. I think it's on Police Activity. All right.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about YouTubers
you in the chat, Tuv?
Their careers in seconds. Vitaly ZD TV. Vitaly Zodorovetsky, also known as Vitaly ZD TV, was once
the Bang Bros guy,
whatever
it was.
Concepts at the time, such as gold digger pranks, Russian hitman pranks, in the hood pranks, and who could forget classics such as how to get girls to kiss you, getting girls panties,
yeah, the classics.
Can I eat your booty? The channel now sits at 10 million subscribers and over 1 billion video views, though his recent uploads don't match that of a 10 million follower channel. So what happened? If we want to understand the fall of a man who was once getting a minimum of 20 million views per video, we have to go to the very beginning, before he was even a prankster on YouTube. Let's go back to when Vitaly was 18 in 2010. A Russian friend of his called him up and told him he can make easy money if he just appeared in an adult video. Being broke and living with his mom and abusive stepfather, he took the chance. And that's when this infamous video was filmed. The video was a Bang Bus film where the girl picks up guys and fucks them in the van, though Vitaly couldn't get hard, so it was an extremely awkward 12-minute video. Yes, I watched all of it. Yes, I was alone. Yes, I had lotion. The next year in 2011, Vitaly uploading pranks to no avail. It wasn't until June 2nd, 2012 that he'd upload the Miami zombie attack prank, a video where Vitaly pretends to be on bath salts scaring the locals. This of course was a reference to the situation that occurred only a week prior, where a man on bath salts bit off a homeless person's face. Kind of a weird thing to base your prank off of, but hey, it was 2012 and I understand it was a different time. The video gained 10 million views in a week and gained Vitaly 70,000 subscribers. This even caught the attention from Daniel Tosh from Tosh.
Oh my god, Tosh.0.
Oh, and not to mention CNN.
So, a guy in Miami, a prankster, decides to go out, dress up as a zombie and covered in blood, and he starts running around chasing people. Look what he does to this guy. Like, you can see the front of his shirt when he turns. He's covered in blood, and he chases this poor guy here and numerous people, and they're rolling on it, right? It's a prank, so he chases people around, scaring the absolute.
These are 5 good subs.
He rode the momentum and kept making prank videos and started becoming the face of YouTube pranks, along with FuzzyTube, Roman Atwood, Dennis Rhodey, and several others. Saying Vitaly got into a lot of controversies is an understatement, but I'll tell you guys the biggest ones. In 2014, Vitaly was arrested for streaking the field during the 2014 World Cup final in Brazil. He had natural born prankster across his chest.
Yeah, Remy Galliard was really kind of the OG. Remy Gallard, I remember.
2016, he was arrested for trespassing after climbing the Hollywood sign.
Back to our breaking news. A man believed to be a YouTube prankster has climbed the Hollywood sign.
Tim Lynn monitoring the situation overhead in Sky 5. Tim.
He had a flag, like you said earlier on. It says, "I'm back." I don't know where he was before, but apparently he is back.
The next month, on June 10th, he was again arrested for streaking during Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. This time with Trump sucks on his chest and LeBron for president on his back.
I don't remember any of these. I only remember his stupid like gold digger pranks and shit like that.
In 2017, he streaked at the World Series. He also got banned from attending any sort of sporting event, so he eventually got his girlfriend and his mom to streak for him. I guess they really love him. In January of 2020, Vitaly was arrested and spent 5 days in an Egyptian jail after climbing the pyramids of Giza.
Oh yeah, let's raise money. I did this for a good cause. Spread awareness by these beautiful pyramids in Egypt.
Man, I didn't remember
Oh, yeah,
any of
and
this
then
shit
in
about him. What the
2016, He also
fuck?
starred in his own movie with Roman Atwood and Dennis Roddy, which wasn't that great. It was clear to see Vitaly was becoming addicted to the views. As time went on,
Makes the
YouTube
use of
became
electric and
stricter and
sly.
began punishing creators for making edgy content. This was horrible for Vitaly, as it meant he either was out of a job or had to become family friendly. He ended up becoming family friendly and now does toy reviews. Imagine? No, fuck no. He instead made an uncensored
resub
subscription
back.
service to see his videos uncensored. But by the looks of it, that didn't go anywhere. Vitaly began losing relevancy as YouTube suppresses content. And in 2020, his name was back in the news, but for something no one expected. In April of 2020, he was later charged for aggravated battery by the Miami Beach police. Vitaly tackled a female jogger and struck her multiple times on the head and chest.
Your boy can stay back there.
Oh, here it is.
Put your
Yeah,
hand
here's a
on the
clip
car.
from it.
No, put your hand on the car.
Just lean on the car, buddy.
Lean on the car right there.
I'm sorry, guys.
And he seemingly did this for no reason, but it was later revealed that he was on shrooms.
No, but mushrooms are good. I never had a bad trip until that one time where I flew. So I was COVID mushrooms. I was bored. Last thing I remember is, please help. And I tried to hug her and she pushed me or whatever. I hit her and I realized what I was doing on top of her, and I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't even run back to the house. The article says I tried to
Jesus
hit him.
Christ.
I didn't know what was happening.
He was released from custody after a $7,500 bond. Vitaly reunited with his attorney, Roger P. Foley, and released a video on how Roger was able to get him to avoid 15 years in prison. After filing in on the case, the charges were immediately reduced to felony battery, a third-degree felony, and after a few months, the case was reduced to a misdemeanor and eventually dismissed. I feel like if the charges got dropped because you have a really good lawyer, I don't know why you would make a video on it. It kind of seems like a big fuck you to the woman that got attacked. Like, hey,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I got a good lawyer. It's kind of a weird video to make. Fast forward to 2022, and Vitaly seems to be trying to make a comeback to YouTube with classics such as Can I Eat You Out? How Tight Are You? And Epic Farting on Girls prank. Someone needs to tell Vitaly we're not in 2015 anymore. He even does
No,
the
he's
What's
killing
up,
it.
guys unironically, unironically, and it's pretty sad.
What's up, villains? Welcome to another video.
The prank format on YouTube isn't what it used to be. Great examples of new prank channels are Balin Levine, Loaf, Kai Cenat, Gideon, and the list goes on. But these new era of
Thanks,
prank
Yusuf
channels have
Lon,
one thing in
Leonhardt, and the
common.
Prime
They
Fee.
all have a lovable main character. With Vitaly, it's going to be hard for him to gain an audience again, especially after being a woman beater. But I guess we'll see what's next for Vitaly.
It should be prison. Tubb doesn't go into it, but he beat the shit out of that girl. Man jumped out of a fucking moving vehicle just to beat a random woman who was jogging. Like, he should not be out of jail. The guy's a menace. So I think it's fucked up. His lawyer got him out of 15 years of prison. What bullshit. Yeah, that guy sucks. He's probably out of his fucking mind. Yeah, he absolutely was. It's no excuse, but yeah, he absolutely was. This man's been abusing substances for the better part of like 6 years now. Yeah, he must have called Saul, because that guy worked some magic.
Rice Gum. The story of Brian Lee is a really
God,
upsetting one. as
Jesus.
I was a big fan of his in 2016. Back in 2016,
How? What was there to be a fan of? In 2016, he was still doing the same dumb shit of like diss tracks and saying these kids need to be stopped. It was like, damn, this kid is so cringe. This kid is just lame. What the fuck was there to be a fan of? The guy hadn't done anything like ever. I will legitimately never understand how Rice Gum rose to popularity on the platform. Always blew my fucking mind.
it was definitely a different era. We had YouTubers such as Leafy, Pyrocynical, Grade A Under A, Drama Alert, H3H3, iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, and yes, some of those YouTubers still upload to this day, such as Pyrocynical. Shout out Pyrocynical. If you know me, that's crazy because I look up to you. But we're talking about Rice Gum in specific. I made a video dissecting Rice Gum's fall off last year, so if you want a more in-depth version of that, you can watch that after this one. Anyway, Rice Gum initially blew up off his These Kids Must Be Stopped series, a series where he makes fun of cringeworthy kids on the Musical.ly app.
Man, I don't know if you guys heard it. This fucker just said, "I'll be drunk texting you." I did some research. This fool's 13.
The public absolutely loved these videos, and he quickly skyrocketed to 100,000 subscribers. And only 4 months later, he reached the 1 million subscriber mark. He continued roasting other influencers, and the main thing people look forward to in his videos were the diss tracks.
Your fans are little kids under the age of 12. Tell me why your ears make you look like an elf. You think I'm trying to roast you, but I'm just trying to help. Psych! I'm just here to give you this L.
God, yikes.
Now, these diss tracks weren't
that's
good,
even worse
but
than
they
I
were
remember.
extremely entertaining at the time. As
It's
time
your
went
own
on,
dream,
he only grew and was
Brian
becoming
Massey.
a mainstream YouTuber. It was great seeing this 19-year-old achieve his dreams. But on January 14th, 2017, he uploaded a video which many fans to this day claim was the beginning of his demise. Finally Moving Out of My Mom's House is a video where RiceGum kinda just tells the audience he's moving. He did move, but 3 months later he moved again into the Los Angeles Clout House, an influencer house founded by
Oh, the
FaZe
Clout
Banks,
House. I
which
forgot about
included Alyssa
that.
Violet, Summer Rae, Wolfie Raps, FaZe K, and some other forgettable people. And I don't mean that in a mean way, like some people in there were genuinely forgettable. Now, this is where RiceGum's downfall truly began. Not statistically, though. I mean, he peaked in popularity at this house. Bigger videos, better production, more money, more fame, but that all came with a big ego. You see, if there's anything I've learned from doing research of YouTubers' rise and fall, or just celebrities' rise and falls, it's to never get a big ego. That will just make sure your career dies. But I'm going off track now. Then one day, iDubbbz uploaded a content cop on RiceGum, a video where Ian completely rips RiceGum apart for being an arrogant, money-fueled YouTuber.
He is extremely insecure, and he makes it very obvious when he uploads videos like this, where he details how much money he earns in a month on YouTube.
There's like this video that has been going crazy viral, and basically in the video he shows how much money
Thanks for the resub,
YouTube
Buck.
has paid him. Everyone just giving him so
God,
much
this is
profit.
such a
Everyone loves him.
nostalgic
This dude's
trip.
getting so much street cred, and I'm like,
I can't believe it's been fucking 6
Last month
years.
I made a roughly $60,000. I mean, it's okay. It is actually my lowest paid month. Once again, I only got 20 million views.
I'm not sure what odds he's trying to improve. The odds that a female will finally see him as a suitable sex candidate because he has money, or the odds that his child fan base will revere him more as a god.
After this, Brian's videos began receiving a ton of
No,
dislikes. Now this, other
no.
people, is RiceGum's downfall. I'll
Damn.
explain later why it wasn't. After this, his content began getting more, lewd. But hey, they got views, right? Then he got into this.
Then he tried to make a family channel when he started falling off. The family channel didn't work. His girlfriends wouldn't stay with him, and he just stopped making videos altogether. That's where the curtain closes on the RiceGum story. He tried streaming GTA RP, but after getting insulted by the chat constantly, he eventually called it quits there too. I already know his whole fucking story, man. This guy's just such a fucking L. He was for a long time my least favorite person on the platform. So I kept up with him, man. I was like a full-blown hate watcher.
Mystery
The
box
resub
scamming
lol.
situation where he didn't even apologize. He just pointed fingers and was like, hey, they did it too.
There's this YouTuber named Reaction Time. He actually has more subscribers than me. I don't know how because he's not cooler than me. But anyways, he made the same type of video. The same type of video like 3 months ago. No one said anything. It wasn't a problem.
And then all of his
Look,
scams,
all
but
these guys
kids
right
don't
here,
care
right?
about getting
They're
scammed.
David Dobrik's crew, whatever. They're influential. Got kid fans. Same thing. Open up boxes. This was 3 weeks ago. Way